What's going on, campers? Today, I would like to give you some unsolicited advice, but really what I want to do is reflect on almost 40 years that I had been exercising regularly. I say this because I turned 51 last week and I can look you straight in the eyes and tell you that I feel absolutely wonderful. And I believe in my heart that one of the main reasons that I feel this good at this age, because honestly, I didn't think that I would. I think one of the main reasons is I have been exercising, specifically doing a lot of strength training, but I've done a lot of other stuff. But I've done it consistently since I was 12 years old. And I'm going to continue until I die. I think it matters more now until the end of my life. But I'm saying this because I want to inspire somebody. I want to say now the things that I wish I could have maybe even told my younger self when I first started, even though I probably wouldn't have listened. And some of you may be older than me, but you may not hear it now, but I want to plant that seed because these are things I've learned after doing this stuff for a very, very long time. I've made a lot of mistakes, but I've made a lot of beautiful, wonderful discoveries over the year, and I feel good. The most important thing that keeps me going is it motivates me because I can see that it works. And in case you've been under a rock for the last few years, a lot of research has come out, a lot of really smart people have come out to say that the most potent and important thing that we can do for our health, more than any miracle pill, is do strength training or resistance training. But I'm going to talk a little bit more about that because I do a lot of walking too, and I believe in that wholeheartedly. But first and foremost, if I was talking to my younger self and talking to any of you, I would say that the first muscle that we need to strengthen is the mind muscle, especially in 2025. It seems like everything is upside down and it's going to get probably worse. But when it comes to taking care of your health, we rely too much on motivation. Motivation is fleeting. It's like a breeze. It comes and it goes. You can't rely on it. What you can rely on is building a habit. And that means doing the things you don't want to do when you don't want to do them, but you do them regularly enough that they become a habit and you can't not do them. That's what exercise has become for me because I started so long ago. At this point, it's automatic. You could make it automatic too, but you're going to have to work a few years to make that happen. Start today. So the biggest advice that I would have for anybody is to set aside in your mind that you're going to do 30 minutes of something, some type of movement, dedicated movement every single day, 7 days a week until you die. Once you wrap your head around that, you got to zoom out, zoom in, zoom out, zoom back in. Wrap your head around that for the next 10 weeks till the end of the year. Wrap your head around that. Once you get your head around that, everything else is easy. I could end the story right there. Because what you do on that 30 minutes every single day, that's the easy part. You could do a lot of things, and I encourage you to do a variety of things. Strength training, yes. Lots of walking if you can, yes. Lots of other things, yes, yes, and yes. But the hardest part for everybody, and I already know this, and I'm trying to tell you this so you'll listen. The hardest part is setting that mind muscle, strengthening your mind muscle first so that it's strong enough to grab a hold of this 30 minutes a day minimum every single day until you die. Once you do that, all you got to do is plug it in and it's over. It's all easy. Just keep on doing it. My next advice would be don't do too much and don't do too little. It's hard to tell you what that is. You've got to find the sweet spot. Don't go too hard and don't go too easy. To do this stuff for a long time, day in and day out, you can't beat yourself up. And a lot of people do when they're young. A lot of people do when they know they look good in their bodies and they want to put it on social media and all that. So now fitness has turned into this kind of perverted thing where everybody's trying to show off how much weight they lift or how much exercise they can do, how far they can run, what their bodies look like. That ain't what it's about. All that shit goes to the wayside when you get older anyway. Most people my age are already starting to fall apart. So listen. Variety is important. Variety in all things in life is important, but especially when it comes to fitness. We're always trying to fill in the gaps of the things that are missing. So first and foremost, you need to figure out or pay somebody else or look on the internet, figure out in your life what is missing and try to add that back in there. It may be squats or pull-ups. It may be fun, joy, and happiness, love, friendship. It may be things that have nothing to do with fitness, but all of these things have everything to do with health. They're so important. You want to walk a lot. If your legs work and you can walk without a lot of pain, you need to be walking a lot. Walk a lot more than you think. Don't worry about a number, but I'm just saying walk. Walk every single day, more than you think, and walk until you die. When it comes to food, Try to limit anything that is processed food. Things that come in a box have a lot of ingredients. Try to eat foods that don't come in a box and that don't have a lot of ingredients. Don't make it complicated. Yes, you need protein, and yes, you need fiber. You can get those from a lot of sources, animal sources, plant sources. Variety is important. You don't have to do either or. You can do it all. We're humans. We can do a lot. Don't be too restrictive with your diet, with your exercise. Be flexible. Be able to go with the flow. We all know that things are going to get in the way. Be flexible, especially with the holidays coming up, but also be disciplined. Sleep is your friend. I don't care what anybody says. Get your sleep. Sleep more than you think you need. You need to heal your mind and your body, and sleep is the way that happens. Get outside more. Get outside in the trees, the sky, the water, the mountains, wherever you can. Get outside. There's something about being outside, unless you're next to a petroleum plant, but being outside, getting some fresh air, so important. Get some sunlight on your body. Listen to music. Use music as a tool. Music's the most important thing probably in my life, honestly, is music. Use it to your advantage and all other art forms. Laugh, love, open your heart. These are the things to a healthy life. Yes, it's about a lot of other things, but at the end of the day, we want our quality of life to be high. We want to enjoy what time we have left. So we have to take care of our bodies. That means doing things, that 30 minutes a day, that's your dedication, that's your nod, that's your prayer, that's your thankfulness for giving back what you've been giving. Do that and start today. Yes, you could do more. You could do a lot of things with that. But like I said at the beginning, don't do too much. Don't do too little. Don't go too hard. Don't go too easy. Find the sweet spot and do something every single day. Take care of yourself. But remember what I said in the very end? Open your heart. We need love right now more than we have ever needed in my lifetime. I look around and the whole world, especially our country, seems like it's in the upside down, and you think next year's going to be better. Next year's probably not going to be better, but it is up to us. It is up to us, and it's up to the love in our hearts. It's up to us as individuals to be the ambassadors of our lives, our friend circle, our family circle, our street, our neighborhood, our city, our state, our country, our planet. We are the ambassadors. If you're not doing it, who is? So you need to be the change that you want to see in the world. And I will do my best. I hope you will too. I say this with a message of love, but we need it now more than ever. So if you have any questions about, especially the health and fitness stuff, write me. If you have anything else you want to say, I'd love to hear it, especially if it's positive, if it's negative, maybe not. But anyway, I'll see you soon.